Okay. Good evening, y'all. Because I know it's so late. It's late. So before my guests can get in here, we can get started. My guests can get on in there. What's up? The link, maybe. Put the link right there above. Probably it's way to do this. The link right above you, right there in the comment section. Probably late people, but you're gonna get it done. Next, watch the replay. So right there, click, baby, and get another what's it called? All I gotta do is click it and let me bring you in.
Yeah, I'm going live. I said I'm live. It's okay.
Turn up on me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you keep different. I guess because you keep moving around.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to find some decent lighting. I don't know where to go. I'm on vacation, girl. I'm in Orlando with my kids.
Nice. That's really nice.
What you say?
That sounds nice.
Nice?
Yeah, nice. You got your own Wi-Fi. Hook up to the hotel Wi-Fi. That's probably why you're skipping. Can you still hook up to the white hotel Wi-Fi? I see you, but you're skipping.
Let me see.
So that Wi-Fi. We try to use your own regular phone and they won't do it. Forgive us, y'all. We are so late doing this. I tried to get it done earlier, but we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna wing it tonight. But thank you, Sister Girl Shay. Thank you for hitting the button late as usual. Appreciate you. see. Right. I got you on here
It's,
twice.
oh, really?
Okay, now. All right,
Okay.
so thank you so much for being back on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's on Facebook. Hit play on this section of the structure. Again, the awesome lady doing business out here in the trucking business. Um, so it's been a while since we talked, right?
Hmm.
So what's going on with you in HD business?
Um, everything's the same. Just um, building, just trying to build, just build. So trial and error.
Okay,
Uh, it's like just dealing with drivers and everything. Just it's the same. It's the same.
okay. So how many do you have on your phone now? Last time we talked, I think you had four. So what's going on?
Did I have four?
Yeah, I think
Um,
four.
I have currently I have 8 drivers, but I'm about to have about 6 right now.
That don't sound good.
Yeah, I got drivers. I'm about to be losing drivers. They just how people get to getting too comfortable and slacking. Plus, um, when I first started, I think I don't know if I mentioned I was overpaying my drivers like
Okay,
tremendously just
okay.
by me being a driver and not knowing
Break that
better.
down for us. Break that down for us. How did you factor in that you were overpaying your drivers?
Oh,
And what do you pay your drivers? I think you pay right.
well, I was paying drivers 30% of the gross. The
Oh,
gross. That means before the overhead, before anything. Um, that's a mistake. You're supposed to pay drivers percentage of the net, and you at least have to deduct the fuel or something because it's like it was just crazy. So that's what I had to um, figure out, and I had to revamp that or whatever. So I had
oh,
started off making that mistake or whatever, but I was okay with it because I'm not a greedy person, and I was like, well, I was just happy to have positive accounts and not be negative because it was negative a whole lot. But so what I did, I switched drivers to becoming more of a full time operator. So basically, some of them can handle responsibilities, but some of them can't. So I guess the few that aren't ready for that aren't ready for that. So I've lost some drivers, gained some drivers, losing some drivers. That's all. That's the game.
so like say you overpay, so you overpaying, then you want to be able to keep drivers in. You overpaying shit. They making
Oh hell
you
yeah,
know,
they was happy. They was happy. They was happy. They was eating. But nah, I mean, it didn't even matter. What the crazy part is, you have drivers making all this money, but like I had one driver. I mean, you just have your bad apples, your bad seeds. What is it called, bad seeds or something? Because one driver every paycheck every week he want to go get high or something. I don't know, disappear shit, shit like that, or go trick off the money or whatever they was doing or he did or whatever, stuff like that.
oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, so
And see, look, check this out.
go
Check
get
this
lost in
out.
the woods, go disappear with the truck for 4 days. Talking about he lost in the woods.
Really? You going through that? Are you serious now?
Just stuff like that, or
You
people
feel
going.
taken advantage of being a black female fleet on? Do you feel taken advantage of by your driver sometimes?
I'm nice. I think so. I'm more I'm very more so a passive versus assertive. So yeah, I believe so. That could be a factor. That could be a
Okay.
factor. And just people, like I said, I don't know. I don't understand the excuses, but I don't know, but I know life happens, things happen. This ain't for everybody. What we have to do is like really thoroughly get not just employment checks. You should get personal reference checks to kind of see what type of drivers or what type of person that you're dealing with. You know,
That's
I
those
think
things.
that's a learning lesson that I would like to start doing. Like I need some more references. You know, versus just me verifying your employment. So now I'm learning that. So.
Okay, now when we talked, you said you recently had a driver abandon your truck. Like, well, are you okay? Like, what happened with that? If you don't mind, like, give tidbits about that.
Well, it's so I'm in Florida right now. I'm getting ready to head out on Friday. I gotta go recover a truck. Apparently, maybe so. I don't know. But a driver just decided that they wanted to, I guess, resign for whatever reason. I guess they may have. I guess people come up with personal problems. They don't know how to. Okay, things happen, deaths happen, life happens, emergencies happen, but you don't just abruptly drop your job. You know, where you gotta where after you come from that hospital or that not you in the hospital, but visit somebody in the hospital or the funeral, you still it's life, you know, afterwards. So, but some people just don't know how to handle things. So some people just abruptly, impulsively do things. So I guess that's what's taking place. And then factoring this particular person having the responsibility of realizing when you're not working, you know, that truck payment is, you know, still due. So that's all. I was telling you that earlier. So that's all. So I guess it was just
So,
too much.
when we talk, you pretty much sound like you sleep on your own. You really have no real extra help. You have a husband. So, how do you balance this? Because this what really, really scares me about becoming a black female. You don't know how to balance this whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? And when you got to talking to me about abandoned trucks, I got to scratch in my head. How do you see my wheels? You see that? I say, oh Lord, none of the and stuff is bad. Because when I talk to you ladies and holding it down and really doing your thing, it's a lot. I be about to pull out my hair with one truck, so I imagine governing eight don't have a whole lot of support system. So what is the one thing that keeps you rooted and organized? So
Well, I'm not a one person team. I have I have, you know, I have a team, like, because I have dispatch services. I have um you know, I have help managing with management. So I have a team. So yeah, so it's not just all on me per se, but um yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like right now, I'm going to recover the truck. I mean, I could pay someone, but why would I do that when I have a CDL and I have the capabilities to go save some money and go recover the truck? So, you know, but yeah. I mean, I guess I I I don't know. I guess I just deal with it or whatever. I don't know. I do lose a lot of sleep. Like, you know, so like even now I realized, like, this past week I was working so much. Like, I'm talking about, I was working probably 16 hours every day. I was so tired. Like, it was like I couldn't even, I was trying to email settlements and I was so tired, fell asleep trying to email. I was like, people calling me. So I don't know. But yeah, I guess I don't know, try to make it happen or whatever. So yeah, but
I'm
yeah.
proud of you though. I be so happy when you post your stuff and I be super excited. I'm dead serious when I say that I am. And I guess a lot of ladies are but I you know what I'm saying. I was down in this truck for 3 whole weeks, about to walk away from everything. You
Right.
know,
Right.
I was like, I don't know if he was watching me or not, but I was really losing my damn mind over there in Memphis, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. I
I
mean,
was
it's days
like,
where
man,
you do.
you
That's why I
know,
said, like, yeah, it's days you feel like that. Yeah, you just like you want to walk away, give up. I mean, and so many people do. Like with the driver, like, oh, I'm stressed out today. I'm having whatever issues and personal issues, and just say fuck it. Like some days I just be wanting to say, fuck this shit. Like, but I still feel like I haven't touched the surface. Like I'm still um so new and I have so far to go. So I still see the potential because you have to struggle, you have to crawl before you walk, you have to trust the process. So I have so far to go. Like right now, this is the easy part. I'm taking the easy way out. This is actually the easy part because as you know, anyone listening, I do not like, because people always ask me, I don't own my trucks. I don't own my trucks. I can't even imagine like physically like owning these trucks, especially like everybody's coming to the game, everybody's coming to the industry buying trucks. That's the easy part too. You can buy a truck, but you have to know what to do with the truck. You got to know how to make some money with the truck. But so one of our brand new trucks we just got a 2022 Freightliner. I had no idea the turbo went out. The turbo in the
on a
2022.
22, on a
Yeah,
22.
I'm like, how did that happen? It was $5,000 to fix. So luckily we have it's warranty, so it didn't come out of anyone's pocket. But if that could have came out of somebody's pocket, so I'm just like, wow. I'm just like imagining like the fleet owners who like really own their trucks. Is like, I mean,
Well, let me ask you this, because I know you like your trucks. You ever thought about like making your truck back to your drivers? Maybe that put like an easier overhead.
you
Because
said what? Do what?
oh, you ever thought about leasing your truck back to your drivers, like making your drivers back a weekly or monthly
Oh,
payment?
that's what. Yeah. Did you not hear me? I said I revamped everything. And that's why they stressed out. They like, it changed now. They like, oh, you don't like this. Instead of me being negative, I'm like, no, I can't
Because
do
I
this.
remember if y'all remember, y'all go back and watch the original video. I'm gonna make sure the original video goes up to go back and watch. Sexy Mother Trucker, Danielle, is leasing through Writer.
Yeah, I use
I
3 services, but
remember,
Ryder's one of them.
yeah, and I nearly took a TT on myself when this lady told me how much she paid weekly. Okay, and I was like, I about to pull my hair from the little $400 that I paid. Okay,
Yeah,
but it broke down and made a lot of sense when you're doing fleet. I mean, leasing is wonderful for a fleet if you really want to do business wise. But the overhead, I was like, sis is really holding it down here. She really got her map together because you got to. You know what I
right,
mean? When you go up, when you had a constant hill like that, time you got to be good.
right,
And then you're
right.
in Georgia right now, right? Georgia's a great, great state.
You said I'm in Georgia right now?
Yeah, so you are right now in Georgia, right?
No,
I
I'm
think
in
you're,
Orlando. I'm in Florida.
but I'm talking your business is out of Georgia,
Oh,
right?
oh, oh, no, no, no. Illinois, Illinois, not
I
Georgia. It's
know.
Illinois.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illinois is a good, great state. So, yeah,
You want to be in
I
here?
think you want to get a fleet on
No.
the
Oh, you ready to go to bed?
state.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me move. I'm getting kicked out.
So,
Okay.
now, they kicking you out the room.
That's my mother.
Oh, okay. Hi, mom.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
mom.
That's my mother. We're on a family vacation.
So I'm gonna ask you this: like, you ever thought about cents per mile? Is that something that what
Well,
thing so?
yeah. So I did. I started off trying to do cents per mile, but me personally, it's easier just to do percentage because it's just cut. It's cut. It's more simpler, and then drivers aren't chasing miles. But I mean, it's a possibility that I can like basically I can give drivers a choice. You know, they have a choice. Do you want to get paid cent by mile, or do you want to make a percentage? To me, the way we run our loads, because we get really high paying loads. I'm talking about like $6, $5, $6 a mile. Um, but for shorter miles, like, so if you get that percentage, it's just it's just better. It's better. It's better. It's better
So let me ask you this:
because
negotiate
because
the rate for all your trucks, or can you just negotiate only with the broker company to pay you, or can you actually negotiate the rate that your drivers are getting paid per truck, or per load, or set rate?
we do negotiate rates, especially just depending on the circumstances, the time restraints, or just different scenarios. Like, I gotta post a video. I made a brief video because we do say 100%. Well, we say 100% no touch freight, but like this particular time, I had to help because they didn't have no helper, so they had to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we
Okay,
do.
okay, all right, ma'am. I see
So
you messed up. You say you going down to 6 trucks. Now, I think when we first talked, I think you said you want to stop at 10.
I did. That's what I'm saying. So every time
Yeah,
I try to get to 10, I can't. I can't. I haven't reached 10 yet. But yeah. So I have to think. I have to look. I think, okay. So I think I would have been. I gotta look because I just hired 2 more drivers. Um, I don't know if that could have had possibly made 10, but then, like I said, I'm about to be losing two, so I don't think I'm still back to be at 8. I gotta look. I gotta look. It's when it's that many. It's I don't. It's yeah. I gotta look. Yeah, I gotta look. I gotta
okay,
look.
so my young man that abandoned the truck, are you going to put abandonment against him, or you just going to just go get the truck and move on? You know what I
Hell yes, I cannot wait.
mean? So,
I
okay, so
cannot wait.
can you tell me a little bit about that process? 'Cause I know I don't have you that long. Can you like
Fortunately, I
process
haven't.
take?
I haven't. I haven't even done it. I never had to do it. This will be my first
Okay,
time. But
oh, really?
I got 2 other people looking into it for me because it was so simple to bring back the truck. Just bring it back. If you're unhappy, you don't want to work, you're tired or whatever, bring the truck back. Bring it back. And it's expensive for companies. It's costly for us to have to pay someone to go fly out trucks, lose freight, or whatever the case may be. Um, so for yeah, it's not okay. Like, this is not a dire need. Like, you're in a hospital somewhere, or you're like something happened for you to make a split impulsive decision to just say, "Oh, fuck you" in your truck. I mean, because because you're at on your home time or whatever, or whatever happened. I don't know, but it's just nah. Yeah, I cannot wait, and it's funny because I feel like I'm like if you like like it's like tell like like dealing with the ops or something, but I ain't trying to ruin nobody's life and then but damn, I'm trying to help somebody else from this happening because this is a driver who's very irresponsible, and you don't need to do this to another company. So it's gonna be my first time.
So like you have to go to the courthouse, so you have to go to the DPS. Like, how does that process go?
Well, depending on once we cover the no, so I don't plan on filing like any civil actions. If the truck is in good condition, it's okay. I mean, allegedly this person took it to a shop, or yeah, a shop. So if the truck is okay, like, we don't plan on doing any of that. But basically we just want to report to their on their DAC report, basically as a truck abandonment. So for potential employers will can at least see this is what type of driver you're possibly dealing with, and it's they abandoned the truck or whatever. But if it's any like damages to the truck or anything like that, then we will have to file like a civil action.
I
But
hope I hope you pull up to it and
yeah,
check.
I don't see that because um I mean, because the situation was a little more like, and I like I'm empathetic to the situation somewhat for the driver, but at the same time, you have to be responsible and be professional as well. You know, I know. I mean, it's yeah. I don't. I mean, like I'm
I mean,
not
you could
telling
have
too
took
much personal information, but
a
I guess
nearby truck stop in a major city, took a flight home to check on things, and came right back and brought the truck right on. I mean, come on. You
right,
know,
right,
you
right.
know, but I thank God. But look at this. You gotta look at the bright side, ladies. He left it at a shop, not on just live on the side of the freeway.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And I
so
don't know if that
that
was the
that
driver's
part.
way of thinking. They returned the truck, but that's not. You don't know. You got the truck from Illinois, so bring it back to Illinois because that's where we need to get the truck from. We need to return it back to Illinois, not to wherever, you know. So that's all.
Okay.
So that's
But
like
hey,
when you rent a car. When you rent a car and you don't bring it back to the same location, you drop it somewhere else. You get taxed. You get taxed for that. So
what
basically, they brought it. So this was a particular rider truck. So they brought it to a rider location, but it doesn't belong to that rider. It belongs to the rider in Illinois, and we need it back. So now we have to go recover it. You know. So that's what happened. Yeah.
police
So.
find another hell to do that, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Max? What's up? I really feel for you because I know a lot of days you were just pushed up against the wall because you're a woman. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these trucker men still have a problem with respecting a woman as a figurehead, as a figure in this trucking game. So, like, what advice would you give any woman, especially a woman like me, trying to think about getting their own fleet started, think about purchasing maybe a second truck? What would you have to say to those ladies that want to do what you're doing, which is awesome?
Um. Well, just being assertive, being transparent, being using your sixth sense, you know what I'm saying, your intuition. Um yeah, just not just not giving, I don't know, not giving up or whatever. Just, stay focused. Yeah, stay focused. Build a team. I always say no no one man is an island by itself. Like I said, because people ask me, because people, and I think on your last interview, or even an interview I did with someone else, I do my overhead is very costly, and I could save a lot of money if I did it myself. But my peace of mind, my sanity, no amount of dollar is worth that. And not only that, before I'm a CEO, before I'm a truck driver, before I'm anything, I'm a mother. So I don't. You have to practice self care. You have to take care of yourself first. I don't want to dispatch. I don't want to be dispatching for no 8 to 10 drivers. I don't want to do the paperwork. I mean, I don't want to do. I don't want to do. I don't. First of all, when you a boss, you have to get paid to sleep. You got to get to that status where you literally getting paid not doing it. That's to me. But right now, I'm
That's
still
peak stuff.
working.
Yeah, peak
Trying,
stuff right.
yeah, trying to get to that point. So,
Uh,
what you say?
I say you speaking something right there. A real
Oh,
boss chick do
thank
everything.
you, thank you. So,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
so that's how I feel. So, like I said, that's why I said I appreciate the the encouragement or the acknowledgement that I'm doing what I'm doing. But to me, I'm barely even touching the surface. Like I have so much further to go. I have so many bigger goals, and I just want to get to another level. So one thing that I'm doing, because I don't want, it's not, I feel like I'm lazy. I'm not lazy because I'm not
I
lazy if I'm a trucker. I've been out there doing it for 3 years, but I want to work smarter and not harder.
like
So what I've realized and what there's a need for, every successful business have always had investors. No multi-million dollar business has ever been successful without it being funded in some type of way. So now what I'm looking into my new adventure, I don't know if you've seen, I wanna so you asked me about the authority. So I still use another authority, but I'm in the process. That the deal I have my DOT. I have like I'm in the process. I started my
So you about to transition.
I'm
I mean,
yeah,
last time
I'm
we
going in the
talked, you said
process.
you wasn't going to do it. You going to stay leasing and stay where you were at and just keep building. So I see now you trying to switch into something else. So that doesn't scare you because getting on authority is adding on another level of
Well, the
responsibility.
thing is, I'm gonna still use a third party carrier because I have to
Uh,
protect my own authority first. I can't just have any and everybody driving under my authority because I have to really trust that driver and really know that they're responsible, really know that they're following DOT. Because I don't need my personal authority getting shut down or getting bad safety scores or anything like that. So I'm gonna be very particular. But but I am in the process of doing that. But the other thing that I'm doing, I want to focus on truck management, and basically what that is either I want to focus on more on owner operators. I don't know if you noticed that. So basically, I'm like having these drivers drive, but what I want is drivers who own their trucks just to come on and sign under basically our authority, and just make a little percentage that way. And then the other thing that I'm doing for this is for air. I'm speaking to the people, for anybody watching. Hey y'all. So anybody who does not have a truck, you don't have your own truck, but you want to get into this trucking industry, but you don't even want to buy a truck or you don't even want to do none of the work. I want you to still lease, but I mean, we can lease a truck, at least, and invest in leasing a truck where you can have access to this truck and a driver and receive residual passive income in that way. So basically, I'm looking for people who want to make investments into the trucking business. So that's what I'm doing. And then I think that's yeah. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm really trying to focus on
trying
like the
to,
business side of things.
yeah, people don't understand there's different levels. I'm glad you're touching on that. People don't understand that all they know how to do is different levels in trucking. There's the
Right.
the dispatch, there's all that kind of stuff. Helping other people get started leasing a truck or finance a truck. It's so many different levels. It's so many guys that'll hit you up. I know in your deal. You know what I'm saying? Because you're nice and like I go like the men like you. They hit you. They tell you all damn day long that I got the tools and I got all the damn answers. You look at their ass, it's crazy. Like they got.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Okay, 8 9 years and they didn't try to get your own authority. You've been trucking 20 years. Different,
Right.
so hard to promote.
Yeah.
I love promoting my ladies. It's really, really, really doing it because it's a beautiful thing doing. I think we better at the shit too, personally myself. That's my own personal
Girls
opinion.
do it better. We do it better.
Ah, see, you heard that, baby. You heard that. She said it. See, I'm not the only person that think like that. See that?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy at all. So,
But that's
with your
that.
own
I mean,
story,
that's a yeah. That's a given fact. No, I'm just playing.
with
But
your own
no,
story,
I'm serious. Though. I'm just
with your own story, you gonna stay with the same lane, so you're gonna open up the different freight.
So I like driving. I don't think I wanna I like driving. I think I'm gonna pretty much stay in the same thing. But like I said, it's gonna be selected drivers. Like I'm relocating to Texas. So like so
Ah,
when I was down there, I had did a run from Houston to Dallas, and that load paid like $1,000. Um, so that's good money to make that in a day. Like that's like a 4 hour run there and back. That's $2,000. Like so, I'm gonna be looking for stuff like that or whatever. And just the surrounding areas, but it's gonna be the same, but it's gonna be for me. But it's gonna be for like I said, like a handful of drivers just to stay and it's basically the same lane, I guess, or whatever. So, yeah. But like I said, I'm always gonna do what I'm doing now, and what I'm really trying to do is just get other people because I love what you just said. So many ways to get into the trucking industry, and investing into a trucking company like myself is a perfect opportunity because you don't have to dispatch. You don't have to take any classes, take any courses. You do not have to brokerage. You do not have to buy a truck. You do not have to drive a truck to be a part of this business. It's like, they say $800 billion. Is that what they say a year? Like business. So 1% of that's great. Just give me 10%. Just anything. So it's so many ways. So yeah. That's what I want to do. So that's what I'm focusing on. Don't
I'm
worry about that. I was going to right.
another thing I want you to talk about is you're also helping people with business building. So tell people about that, about building trucking portfolio.
You said helping people build their trucking portfolio?
Yeah. I think on your Instagram you posted that you made 100K in 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks. Um, no, so no. I'm not helping people build a business portfolio. With that advertisement, with that flyer, I was just telling, that was my way of telling people to do what I'm telling you now. Ask me how. Ask me how. Ask me how. How did I make $100,000, $130,000 in 6 weeks? How did I do that? You answer that.
I don't know how you made it. I'm trying to see $1,000 a week right now. No, right.
That was so. First of all, that was to grab some that was to grab attention. That was to grab some attention. But that was a gross. That was a gross. That wasn't a net. But that grows, having that type of money coming into your business accounts does open doors to get business loans. It's like, goddamn, out there, she making how much money? Shoot, hold on now, what you need? So, that's just by me having the multiple trucks that I have and the drivers that I have, and the amount that the trucks are grossing. And that's what that was pertaining. I just wanted people to do I do consultations, so you can like reach out to me about consultations. So and that's also going to me now wanting people to basically invest into the trucking, because now um you can make that money. You can make 6 figures by allowing me and my team to manage the truck for you, and you not do anything, and you really receive passive income. So that's what I'm focused on doing, because the money is there, the money is out there. So it's real, and I show the numbers. The tickets don't lie. So yeah. So that's if yes yeah. So that helps build the business portfolio, if that's what you were referring to.
So okay, so tell the people when they can contact you and how they can contact you, and do they have to set up an appointment, or is it just something that you do at random when they contact you?
So no, they can call me at any given time, leave a voice message, call me. We could then schedule a consultation. Um, after that, or you can click my link, my on my Instagram at sexymuthatrucker. It's a link, the link tree, and consultations will be in the bio to schedule appointments. But my number, like, something is so funny to me. Some people think, like, when the number that I advertise, 702-886-7357, is my direct line. Like, that's, you could reach me. Like, I don't social media, you got to worry about, like, but no, I'm not worried about people playing on the phone or anything like that. Like, just call me. Just call me. That's another thing. My number is a business. It's still a business. So it's when you Google it, it's my business phone. But call me directly. That's how you're gonna reach me.
I'm actually I'm gonna let you go because I know I said 30 minutes. We're getting to 40 minutes now.
Yeah.
So being a fleet owner and going to go get multiple trucks at one time, what do you say is better? Is it the credit better or having the capital better?
It 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 plays hand in hand. because if you don't have the capital to straight out buy you a truck, like I'm talking about, what you buying? Is you buying something used, you buying something new? Because you buying something new, that's like $140,000, or or six. You can't. I mean, a good truck. I mean, see, I don't see. Look, I ain't from. I'm not. I'm from the north. I've noticed a lot of trucks in the south is cheap, but I don't want to go buy no $25,000 truck for some reason. I don't. That's just me. I don't want to. So like a decent truck, you're gonna spend like at least 50, 60 grand, on something decent. I just want something decent. I want something that's probably gonna. I don't know, because I know people do the auctions and stuff, but me personally, I just want to make sure the truck is a good running truck. I don't want a certain amount of miles on the truck, so it depends. So if you don't have that capital where you can just buy your truck, then you have to have the credit,
And they
because
both
it's
saying both
people.
are both are equally credible, but some
They're
people
they're
say
both and they're
because they
both
have
important. Because let
capital.
me, yeah, they're both important. Because like I have a friend, who has a 800 credit score, like an 800 credit score, like A1 credit, but she does not have a CDL, and she I think she had like $90,000, but she was trying to get a truck for like 100,000 or something like that, a little over 100,000. She could not even get the truck by having the majority. She could not even get the truck by having a perfect credit score, because her CDL, and she didn't have enough capital to, I guess, buy the truck. Um so I guess that's what I'm saying, plays hand on hand. Then you could have somebody with credit score and not even need a down payment. It just depends where you go. I mean, all of it plays. It just depends where you go. If your business credit, the type of business that you're in, if you have your authority set up, your driver set up. I mean, it's just yeah. Because I hear a lot of people say it's difficult. It's more difficult for someone who doesn't have a CDL, depending on where you go, versus having a CDL, because like some dealerships have certain programs just set for investors, for just strictly investors. So I don't know. It plays hand in hand. They're both equally important. That's all.
I know y'all don't know by now. If you can watch the first Sex Truck is one that's this lady here is big on leasing. She swear by leasing. Still feel like now you still swear by leasing. Which like I said, it's an excellent business, but something that scares me. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to you, sis. I love to come up and watch it come up. I'm gonna see right here, keep watching it come up with my little cup of tea. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Take pills, toast every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And I
Thank
hate.
you. And wait, what you said earlier, because you had said you scared, you want to get your second truck, but don't be afraid, because people don't understand. First of all, it takes money to make money, and you have to take risks. And every millionaire who's successful, they lose millions of dollars every day, but they gain millions of dollars. They make them, they make it back. So you have to take the risk. Like I said, it's days where I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so in over my head, but then it's days it's like, damn, this is so life changing. That's why, honestly, me trying to introduce other people to this industry, like to let them know you could really become a part of this industry without doing anything, it's my way of paying it forward. It's my way of giving back. It's my way of really putting people on, like, just to have that extra amount of income coming in to help you with some bills, help do something special for your kids. It's just anything. It's really life changing. Like, the trucking industry has really been life changing. I just know people who paid their houses off, bought their mama's houses, bought 2 or 3 cars, is paid off so much debt. It's just so rewarding. It's very rewarding just to see that type of money. And yeah, so I'm just excited. I'm still like, it's the troubles with the woes. Like, somebody told me today, who was that? See, who was that? I was talking to some random person. They was like, oh, I was talking to a FedEx driver, and they said they'll never get into the trucking business. It's too much headaches and scam. Well,
It's a
It
lot of
is.
men that talk like that. It's a lot of men that have that kind of
It
mindset.
is, but this ain't made
But
for the weak though either.
but I can't handle. I know it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me, man. I had to lose my truck. I mean, so many different men. There's majority of
Yeah.
the men, you know, ladies. They
But there's
really,
so many people who it did work for. Look at the people the fleet owners who own 800 trucks. It worked for them, and it could work. And just because it didn't work for that person doesn't mean that's not gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to. People have different goals. You have to set your goals. Like, I mean, yeah, you have to set your goals and focus on what like right now. So I got two drivers. So one of my drivers referred a driver, and one of my drivers be like, he don't want to take no load under $4,000. Like some days, okay, every load ain't gonna be $4,000. Like, yeah, we be getting them loads, yeah, but some loads might be 2,500, 2,700. Take that load, especially if the show it adds up. But he's so spoiled. He like, nope, 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 because he need his check to be whatever, which is great. But he was
and
telling a new he told
say this right. When y'all sit there and keep climbing low, you sit there for another day, and another day you still end up making the same amount of money that you would have made if you got your ass in gear in the first place. You know what I'm
right,
saying? You
right.
know,
You said right,
that's just like, sometimes some phrase not gonna be exactly what you know what I'm
right.
saying.
Right. And them little short runs, they add up. Like I was in the East Coast killing it. $1,600. He wouldn't have took that. But $1,600 for a 4 hour drive, $1,800. I did like 3 rides really quickly and made the money. Like it was cool, but he wouldn't have done it. But this is the thing. So he told my other driver, like, nah, no, tell them you need this, whatever, whatever. And then one time he waited to the end of the day. So this little kid, he didn't even really he messed up his load for that day. You can't just see 9 loads all day. But the difference is, old boy who was telling him that, he got money. You don't have no money. Y'all circumstances is different. So don't be just listening to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't be listening to everybody. So that was the difference.
Oh
So
my,
yeah, you gotta do what works for you, because he just left a job. He wasn't even making $700 a week, and now you're making over 3 grand a week. So, and yeah, you can make, because the driver's averaging 3 to 5. Yeah, you can make the 5, whatever. But if you making the 3 from it, you just making $700. Be humble. That's great. $3,000 a week. Be great. Be cool.
I
So
shout out to all my African American fleet on, so it just seemed like when we want to work for the mega carriers, we can do everything we can and play by the book. You understand? We gonna drive for a black man and woman, we act like we can't know how to act. You know,
right,
so you turn around and make these mega carriers
right,
paying
exactly,
30 cents a mile. You are even making multi millions. They don't pay 15 cents a mile for you in training.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? So it's like where's the level of respect at? Especially for
right,
our truckers. Where is it at? And we don't get often.
right,
We don't,
right,
and that's sad. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
whenever like, you gotta give flowers because it takes a lot. But and we
right,
need a lot more ladies to be. And you don't have to have a man, but I don't believe you have to have. But it's nice to have a husband to help you get through it. But you don't. I don't believe you have to have one for
right,
this that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that get. I'm trying to get my ear either because I'm trying to get myself together for my second truck. And I went back to watching your stuff, and I was like, should I lease like you're doing, or should
mm-hmm.
I'm going back and forth with on that. I'm really, really, really so.
Well, so if you do a lease, um, it depends who you're dealing with. Like, 'cause right now, well, we're starting to lease trucks to drivers to purchase, but you do need to run, stay within our authority. But lease to purchase. So if you lease, so let's say, a year from now, you don't want to do this. You could just walk away. But let's say if you good and you want to continue your first year, your second year, bam, your second year and a half, 6 months, like you done paid your, and it's yours, and go do what you want to do. So look for those type of, look for lease with the walk away or with the but with the purchase to buy, just in case it's working out for you. But if it ever gets too hard, because unforeseen occurrences does happen, things. That's what I'm saying. I'm very understanding. Like, I understand, because some of the situations with the driver, I understand. Like, my heart really do go out, but you still gotta be professional. Business comes first. So, um, if it does something does happen, then you could just walk away with nothing, like not worry about your credit or anything
Yeah,
happening in that nature.
my thing says, if I go back to a leasing company, just like what I'm doing with I have to go by their rules. I let that particular people work on their truck.
Yeah.
Trucks come places, but when you finance, you have a lesser overhead. Like the truck is still
But
the truck.
no.
So that's what the balance and balancing the skill back and forth when you're trying
Uh-uh.
to in.
That's true. But you also have options. There's a lease company. I know about, it's two of them. I gotta look through my emails, but there's one out in Utah. I What is it?
What size?
Why? Huh?
What size?
Yeah, ten
What size?
thousand dollars, and you can take the truck wherever you want, and you can get a truck back, or you can keep it and pay it off. So it's that one. And it's like I gotta look through my emails, because I got emails. So yeah. So what about that?
It's Priority Leasing. It's another leasing company that deals with Triton and Tennessee. Oh, I know about a lot of them. It's just that you still have to play by their rules when
They
you're
make you.
leasing.
They make you. But they let you. They make you go. No, not wash us.
Well, I started going to let certain people work on that truck. Can I let your neighborhood mechanic get underneath there? You have to have
Oh,
a
okay.
account.
Okay. Well, you might know better than me. I didn't know that part. I just know you could sign on to whoever you want to. That's the only
I
part
know
that
it's
I
a
know.
lot of the AEL who I'm dealing with, Westside, Priority Leasing, and G Leasing, Lone Mountain, all the, trust me, they all have their own set of rules that you have to go by. So it's like, is it better just to go through and get it financed? Finance it though, you're stuck with that vehicle on your back.
Right.
It
Right.
first or your first credit. And but the
Right.
thing about it is, overhead, if the overhead is handled, it may not be that bad, and you also increase credit or your personal at the same time.
Right.
And
Right.
at least you don't credit build up in a lease.
Right. Right.
Because
Right.
they didn't run your credit in the first place for you to sign. So therefore it doesn't
Right.
build.
Right.
And
Right. It's
so
yeah.
it is, but you know what I'm saying? So it's a battle, sis. It's a battle. We have to keep
Hmm.
contact with each other and just, you know, shoot it back together, back and forth, giving advice, me telling you what I'm doing,
Yeah.
like that, back and forth from there. I want to kind of pull the trigger on this
Well,
stuff.
just pray. Just pray. Just ask. You know what I'm saying? You just pray about it. You'll be all right. Because I mean, it's options, it's choices. Just but yeah. So, but yeah, I think so that's why I do understand when people do the auctions or the smaller dealerships for the trucks that cost less money. But now I'm not knocking that too. Like, do that, but just have a bomb, like you said, neighbor mechanic, neighbor brother, somebody that could go with
You
you.
know, I need to.
Right,
You
that
pay
can
for
go with you.
$75 to get him a whole week and a pack of cigarettes, so he can do it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get it done. Okay. No, don't worry
Right.
about
Never.
it. But I
Never.
love
He
you,
said
my
never
son.
to get
I
rich.
love you.
Zach, thank you. Who is that? With yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what everybody. That's how you become successful. That's how you become successful. So that's what I'm learning. So I'm like, yeah. So that's what I'm learning too.
Yeah, look at the one GXDBLB, whatever his name. He said, "Put me on. I'm a good worker. Think I'm high, girl." He telling you
Right.
high
That's
him.
what they all say. Like I mean, I got so many long text messages. Like, oh, then yeah, I would never do. I'll look. I'm like, first of all, that's kind of a little bit too much because I don't need these long text messages. But them be the same ones. Them like, I'm like, good lord, what happened? What happened to all the promises?
You said
Yeah.
hi, them girl. You said you be ready to come fill out an application, girl. Come drive for you.
Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna give up. It's over 300. Is it million people? Because I had just looked at the statistics. It's 300 like 82 million people in the U.S. United States. Yeah. So it's too many people. I'm not supposed to let one person one well, like I said, one bad seed or whatever, a bad apple. But they say
Look,
so
look,
getting the driving is high.
look at the one girl here. Look, they over you, right? Look, I told you they over here. They all over you on this side. Girl, look here. Talking about I jump on the string right now.
Right. Like, yeah. I can't like you know me. Yeah. But yeah, girl, I'm just like, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I'm really like I said, I still feel blessed. I still feel blessed.
You most definitely are. Definitely. All the ladies that I put on, the broker that I had put on, I'm trying to get her back on as soon as possible, as soon as I can.
Mhm.
That's all of your moms. All of your moms trying to get on. I
Yeah.
got a broker's agent trying to get on for forever. Um, Possible. That's dope. Um, because us ladies are really taking over this industry piece by piece. We touch
Let's
every
take it over. Let's take
state.
it over. Let's take it over.
Say they have no
Yeah.
fear, and I absolutely love it. Okay, your
Yeah.
girl shape.
They say it's only 5% of women. What you say?
I love it too. I love
Yeah.
ladies taking over.
Yeah, we
Love it.
are. And I love your show because I see the women that you have on here, and it's just awesome to see the strong, independent queens on here taking over this men's industry.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Look at the weed. They on here, girl. They got it's so late at night. Well, we probably had more we did in the daytime, but they on here, girl. And
yeah, it's like
I
I'm
don't
on
know
the
why.
East Coast. I'm on Eastern time, so it's 2 a.m.
Oh my God, it's 1 a.m. here. I'm in
Yeah,
Texas, but I ain't gonna.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. It's way past the time.
Okay.
We spent 30 minutes, girl. Now look.
Right. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. I know it's been challenging because I'll be so busy. Like, I'll be like, you be trying to look at y'all. She be trying to call me, talk about, just go. I'm like, girl, I'll be looking like a truck. I'll be having my scarf. I'll be looking like Harry Tubman. I can't even go. I can't even do it like that. That would defeat the name. That would defeat the name. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, nah, you gotta wait till I stop. I'll pull up. I'll be so tired. I'll be so tired. So,
But I love you so much, sis. You have a
thank
blessed night.
you.
Stay by there. Okay, and I will be posting all your information to come follow Sexy Mother Trucker on Instagram at Sexy Mother Trucker, and I will have her information listed in the description of this video. And I will also put up, I think, the last time that she was on, chopping it up with us. Okay, so we'll keep putting her on as much as we possibly can, and just seeing sis just keep going up and going up and going up and going up. So much
Right.
blessing
Thank you.
to her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Doing what we're doing.
Right. Right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Good night, though.
Okay. Good night, y'all. Okay. Bye bye.